Hey YouTube, C Smith 0406 here again tonight. I want to do another video on something that there are some reviews on this out there already, but again, wanted to flood y'all with videos since I have not done any in a while. Just wanted to kind of show you what I'm carrying. Now, this is not an EDC video. I'll actually do one of those. Probably a good thing to do. I haven't done one in a while. But what I'm carrying and kind of hit on a holster that I use to carry every day. I'm a salesman. I sell building materials. So I'm out on the road every day, you know, within 3 counties kind of thing. So I'm not out of my truck a whole lot. So I have access to a lot of the stuff that I carry every day. But when I'm out of my truck, I usually drop this in my back pocket, honestly. Depends on which area I'm in. I mean, if I'm going up towards Atlanta, which I sometimes do, you know, I may, you know, drop my car 9mm in my back pocket or whatever. You know, if I'm getting out and going grocery shopping, I'm going to be a little while, I may put a Glock on my side. It just depends. I have options, honestly. I just carry options with me so I can do that. But anyway, I want to hit on this holster particularly. So, you know, this is a wallet holster pretty much. It's got a flap of leather on the back. It's made by Talon. It's an awesome holster. I've had it for, I don't know, 2 years now. I don't even know, honestly. About 2 years probably, I'd say. I've been carrying a pistol in my back pocket for a while. Carry 38 revolvers. I've had Smith & Wesson 442s. I've carried with lasers in my front pocket, blah, blah, blah. I've had a bunch of different guns that I've carried over the years. But anyway, this one is what I'm carrying now on a day-to-day basis. Live in a small town. It's not a huge thing. We don't have a whole lot going on, so it's not that big of a deal to carry a full-size Glock on my hip every single day, necessarily. Not that I don't have them with me. I just might not have it on my hip at the time. I usually carry this one in my back pocket just in my day-to-day activities. When I was working retail, I won't say where, but when I was working retail a few years ago, I carried one on my ankle. So, and it was actually against the rules to carry one at the time, but it is what it is. I'm not going anywhere without one. So I kept it in my ankle, so therefore it was fully concealed, and that's a really good thing, and I might need to hit on that in another video to be able to do with those companies that don't want you carrying a pistol. We'll talk about that. But anyway, so whoa, dude, take it easy. All right, what do you want? 20 bucks? Okay, I got $20. Pop, 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 and just take it out. And that's all you gotta do, man. Ruger 380, right there. You pump him full of lead with that thing, he ain't going anywhere. So Talon holsters, and as you can see, I mean, it's worn in. Yeah, it's got the imprint of the pistol because I carry it every day. I'm sitting on it all day long. So you know, and y'all know me about the safety check. I done told you it's clear, so I don't really care to tell you that. This thing is awesome. I really do appreciate it. I love it. Anybody who knows me usually knows that I have a gun on me all the time. I mean, it is what it is. But the people who don't ever know that I do, so it's not a big deal. When I'm walking around, this thing's in my back pocket. I've never, not once have I ever had anybody say, "Is that a gun in your pocket? You know, what is that in your back pocket?" People don't notice it. People don't notice that you're carrying a gun. They're not looking for it. They're not like me and you. They're not. We can usually pick up if somebody's carrying a gun. We know that they're carrying a gun. Usually, I'm not going to say I know everything, but you know, usually we know what to look for. We know the little prints, the look for the little magazines and things like that. We know where the guns are supposed to be and things like that. So, you know, but people do not notice this thing. It's amazing. It really is. When I drop that car in my back pocket, I don't keep it in this type of Talon holster. It's got the flap on the back here. I don't keep it in this type of holster. It's just a fully exposed, kind of like that right there. It's just that right there without the flap. So, you know, you can kind of see it. You see it in my pocket more than you see this, and you know, but that's only in certain areas. And honestly, people again don't even. I've never had anybody say anything about it, but you know, some people may see it, and if I'm standing in line at a grocery store, they may notice it, but they don't say anything. So, but that's all I care about. I mean, the robber's not going to notice it. I promise you that. But this thing right here on a day-to-day basis, where you're not, I'm out here interacting with customers. I don't need them knowing that I have a pistol on me, making them feel uncomfortable or anything like that. So for people in my shoes, ankle carry, or pocket carry is probably going to be, I'm a bigger guy, so things on my hips, all day long, or it's sitting in my truck and stuff like that, are not necessarily the most comfortable thing. I mean, I have crossbreeds. I've got the other new one in my truck that I've got on my Glock right now, and I can't remember the name of it, but I'll have to bring it out and do a review. Are not the most comfortable things for us to wear, big guys, every single day on our hips, sitting in the truck all day long kind of crap. If I was standing up, I could get away with it, but it's something that people are going to pick up on, seeing those buckles on the outside of your belt. It's easy because I wear my shirt tucked in, so it's easier to notice that than it is to notice this looks like a wallet. People, they kind of flash it and go by. If they see a bulge in your back pocket, they'll look at it and they'll kind of go by, oh, it's a wallet. If they see that clip on the outside of your belt, their brain it goes another step. It goes a step beyond and says, well, what's that clip? Why is that clip on his? It's not a cell phone clip. He's not tucking a cell phone in there. What is that clip for? Then they might be prone to ask you, hey, what is that for? And if one of my customers says, hey, what's that clip? And I say, oh, I got a Glock 23 on my side, what in the world are you doing carrying a darn Glock, walking around small town USA over here, and it just, it's something that I don't need to deal with. So this is plenty for me right now, or not right now, anytime. This is what I carry on a daily basis. Just wanted to hit on the holster itself. I mean, this is made by Talon. When I bought it, I'm trying to remember where I bought it. I really don't remember. I might have bought it straight from them. I can't remember. It's a nice holster. I mean, I'm gonna give it to them. I mean, I'm not gonna hold back and say that it's a piece of junk or anything. It's held up every single day for a long time. I think I've had it for like 2 years. I really can't even tell you. I mean, I carry it. I mean, it's printed on there pretty good, so I've had it for a while. But I mean, it's held up. I mean, the gun fits it perfect, slides in and out. I mean, I drew it for you a second ago. And when I shoot, when I practice and things like that, that's the scenarios I go through. I put a paper target from here, within a couple, 2 arms, maybe an arm. I'll hit that target and draw that gun at the same time. Stop, and ask them, communicate with the target. And I know that sounds weird, but you have to do that to be ready. Me and my brother will get out there and, what do you want, dude? Okay, what, $20? Okay, you want to keep them talking, keep their mind off of whatever they're thinking about, honestly. The more you're talking to them, they have to process it. It's going to slow them down. So it gives you more time to get that pistol out, get it up to low ready, and just pump it into them, So the more you talk to them and the more you take their mind off of things, the better off you're going to be, I promise you. So that holster allows you to do that. I mean, keeping it in your back pocket, it's really a great place to carry a pistol. I mean, I feel bad for females who wear those tight jeans and stuff. I do. They can't carry a gun in their back pocket. My little sister, she's got to keep it in a purse. I mean, or right here up under her side or something. And we're still going through that because I guess she's 22, maybe 23 now. I have to look back at that. But anyway, we're going through that. She's learning how to carry a pistol and things like that, and where to put them, and it's a lot harder with a female. So for you female viewers out there, I wish I knew what you were going through, but I don't. I'm trying to help her out and trying to keep. She carries a 380 also. I actually won one at it was a QDMA banquet in Madison. I won a little pink 380 and sold it to my dad, who gave it to her. So that's what she's carrying now. But anyway, this holster is great. If y'all want to see, me give more advice on different carrying ways and things like that, let me know. I mean, that's not really why I'm trying to do these different channels. It's mainly to hit on products that don't get enough attention, or something that you're going to be searching for and you can't find online. But if you want to see more things like that, I can do that. That's no problem at all. I feel like I have some valuable input on certain things, stuff you might not have thought about. I know a lot of this stuff gets covered time and time again on YouTube nowadays, but some people don't necessarily take things in depth enough. Like, they may show you this holster and just kind of show you around it, but they might not show you something that you want to see. You know, you might want to see up close and personal the stitching on where, you know, where the flap connects to the holster itself, you know, and that's the kind of stuff that I want to show you. So if there's certain things that I'm not doing that you want to see, let me know, so I can change that. But or certain products, if there's certain products out there that you're not finding, of course I'm not going to go out and buy the world just because you want to see it, but there are things, if I find them interesting enough, I will go out and buy them. I mean, I don't have a problem doing that. I mean, if it's something, you know, like this one in the video I showed you, you know, like that right there, I mean, that's something else. I really enjoy that, and I would have bought it. You know, if somebody would have said that, hey, before I bought that other 870, I would have went out and bought that one if I'd have known about it. So anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to see, and I appreciate the views and everybody's support. So we'll hit back on some politics here shortly, and I'll show you that other holster with the that I carry with my Glock a lot of times. Appreciate it.